Mhm. All right, welcome to our kickoff of the game rules. So last time we were kicking off our whole season that we were doing together, and this time we are actually going to release the game rules, what you actually have to do. So exciting. Woo! All right, let's get to it.
Yep. Oh, I just noticed I have my wrong name. Are we going to forgive me right now? Well, forgive me for not changing my name. But for everybody here, please replace your name with your team number and mute yourself and turn off your cameras. Please and thank you. And here we go. I'm going to go to slide 2 here. That was me. Okay, so slide 3, here we go. Here is the overview of our rules kickoff. I am so excited. First, we're going to go over some housekeeping. We're going to have a poll that we're going to release to find out what people are doing out there. We're going to talk about participation in workshops, where to view past workshops. And we have a couple of really great ones that just got released a couple of days ago on our YouTube channel. So you're going to want to check those out. We are going to run the teaser video again. Excited about, then ta-da, the rules. Oh, so excited. Then we're going to talk really quickly about what teams are participating, and we're going to have a question and answer period. So that is what we're going to do. Now I need to, Candace, are you going to release the poll? Because I'm sharing my screen.
I will see if I can. Polls, yes, perfect. I can. Go for it.
So here's poll time. If you could please answer the poll. Question is, how excited are you for the new challenge? Wait, there is a challenge this year? Meh, reading is hard. Let's get ready to rumble and let's get ready. Let's get this party. Tell us how excited you are. Candace, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm so excited. Let's get this party going.
Just in case anybody doesn't know, because I couldn't change my name because I'm sharing my screen right now. Can't do that. My name is Michelle, and I'm a mentor for the 2702 Rebels. And Candace?
Yeah, and as you can see, I'm Candace. I'm from Team 8089, one of the newest rookie teams we got.
Yep, awesome. Okay, I'm going to end this poll. We have 26 out of 32 people that have voted already. So here we go. I'm ending the poll, and let me share the results. Let's already started one.
Discord announcements or on our chat group.
What's up, Eric? Sorry, I missed it. I don't know if he said something that he was supposed to do to us. So anyway, I'm going to shut this poll down and let's go to the next slide.
All right, so participating in workshops. A number of you have already done this. I've seen some of you at the programming workshops that have already started taking place. I would just want to remind you of some of the things about participating in workshops and kind of the expectations we have for you. Number one, workshops are not mandatory. They're for your own enjoyment. So look for the workshops that interest you and are at the right level for you participating. So you may participate in as many live workshops as you like those. So if you want to come to every single one of them, you sign up for every single one and come on out for them. The videos will be live streamed, so you can watch it on YouTube, or you can join us in Zoom where you can ask questions live. And some of them have even offered you the opportunity to come and join breakout rooms from the YouTube live stream. And some people have joined us from the live stream just to join for the breakout rooms. And so that's been a great way that's been working. And there's an opportunity to ask questions on pre-recorded videos on Discord. So if you are watching something that you weren't able to get to a live video, you can go to Discord and find the videos there, links to the videos, and you can also ask questions there on Discord. And we'll tell you how to get to Discord a little bit later in this presentation. So great workshop so far, and we're looking forward to some more coming up.
Excellent. So as we talked about before, the streams of our workshops, we've already done a couple of programming ones, super successful. We're going to talk about Arduinos, CAD, mechanical, electrical, 3D printing, machining. And this week, I just had a meeting and we are going to be doing some non-technical workshops. So if you want to get some understanding about marketing and social media and interviews, we've got all sorts of really exciting things planned for you. And as you can see on the right-hand side, we have our exciting bingo challenge. Candace, can you release the poll? Because I want to know what streams, what workshops people are excited to do.
I would, except for I don't see the second poll in here. So how about we just put it in the chat? What
Awesome.
ones you are excited for. So which workshops are you most excited for? Throw those into the chat right now.
Yep, awesome.
Tell me which ones you're looking forward to. Write them in the chat. Which one you think is the best one and which one you're so excited to go and see.
Oh, wait, the poll just popped up. Look at that. It's magic.
Here we go.
That's awesome.
All right.
Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We got some programming. We got people. Arduino. CAD. Oh, CAD is winning so far. Nice. Mechanical, electrical, machining. Excellent. Look at that. Yeah, 33% of people are excited to learn some CAD.
Well, that's great because the programming ones are already winning. The Arduino ones, which are kind of in our second place, they're starting next week with some of the basics of Arduino. And then the CAD ones, I know that that group is getting really close to releasing those ones. So keep an eye out on the calendar for the CAD programming. The CAD workshops, they're going to be starting up really, really soon.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to share the results and you can see, look at that. CAD 1, 33%, Arduino 26%. Nice. Look at us. Everybody's excited. Okay, let's move on to, so how you access our recorded videos is you can go on to our WWFIRST YouTube channel. You can access it. Candace, could you just pop a link in the chat? That way people know where to find it. We have a little message at the bottom here. We want you to subscribe to our channel. I sound like a YouTuber. So anyway, that's how you access the recorded videos, is hop onto YouTube and you can see them. They sometimes take a few days for us to put them on just because we want to make sure that everything looks good. But check on YouTube, look for those recent videos. The other way you can access is going on to the Discord server. And as well, Candace, can you just pop that link in the chat so that people can get onto the Discord server? You can add it for the Discord server. You can find out which videos. You can add a topic you're interested in for a workshop, ask a question, answer a question, find workshops, find links. I also want to mention this. So the bingo cards are going to be a huge hit. I am super excited about that. But one of the things I know on a couple of bingo cards is answering a question, helping out your friends right on in Discord, I believe is one of the ways that you can check off when on your bingo card. So if you know an answer, you just go right ahead and help out your friends. So anyway, so that is our Discord server. We are good. Okay, here we go. We have seen this before. Let's watch it again. Everybody's getting all excited. We're going to release the rules. Oh, I'm thrilled. Okay, here we go. Let's watch it. I want to watch it again. I'm just so excited. Okay, let's go.
Oh, it looks like so much fun.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about it. Okay, and there we go. I think I can go to my next. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, here we go. I'm going to my next slide. Breaking news.
What's the news?
Do we have some breaking news?
I think so.
Uh-oh. It may be a water game this year, everybody. This may be the water game you've been waiting for. By the way, this is not the container where our Elegoo kits are, so nobody needs to worry about that. It's all good. Okay, so here we go. Here is our field.
All right, so this is our full field. So we're playing a full field match. You're going to notice that you're going to start in the opponent's side of the field, and you have to come back onto your own side of the field as you are playing the game on a full field matches. We're going to start off though with some of the half field ones. If you want to go to the next slide, show the half field. This gives a little more description of some of those things. So when we're first starting, our first few matches are going to be half field matches, where you're just starting on your own side of the match and the whole thing is played on your own side of the mat that we are working on. So there's going to be a line that you can follow on there if you want to. You're going to have some cups. The yellow spaces are where the cups will originally be set up on the game mat. You're going to see the logo kind of right in the middle there. And that's an opportunity for you to score some points by ending the game up there, the logo. Then we have a starting zone, which is the blue square kind of over on the left-hand side, which is where your car will actually be starting off the match. Everything needs to be inside of that box for the starting zone. And then the other really important thing is the platform. This one I'm really going to highlight for you. Your platform is going to be the box that your Elegoo kit comes in. So please, when you get your kit, do not tear the box to pieces trying to get in there. I know you're really excited, but please open it nicely so you can keep the box intact, because it will be your platform. So make sure that we all have them the same height and the same style of platforms. And so keep your box, don't recycle it, keep it with you, keep it with your kit, maybe keep your parts and card with it. So you don't lose that platform. That box that the kit is being shipped in is the platform. It is a game piece. We need it. Don't get rid of it. Don't wreck it. All right, so that is the field. So some of our game objectives that we have here are that we're going to get all the cups either outside of the field or to the starting zone. So they're either going to be somewhere on the outside of that field perimeter or to the starting zone. This can be accomplished by moving cups outside of the field perimeter or by stacking cups up on platforms or in the starting zone. You're going to have 15 seconds that is autonomous and 75 seconds that's tele-operated mode. For those of you that are new to FIRST and don't know that language, autonomous means that the robot has to operate all by itself if you actually are not actually controlling it. And then the teleop portion is you actually get to have a remote control and actually drive it around the field during that time period. And then our end game, we're trying to get a robot to that logo on the game mat.
Excellent. I just want to draw your attention here. We're going to take a pause for a second, checking out our amazing website, WWFIRST. Let's see, it's WWFIRST.ca. This is where you can actually find our rules, but you're not ready to get to the rules yet because we're going to go through them and then we're going to release the password and then you can download the rules yourself. So we're going to have to just wait a little bit longer, but we're going to go through the rules. So just making sure that that you're thinking about if you have any questions. So that's where you will find the rules. If you go under Elegoo and I believe resources, then you're going to find, you can click on a link. You can't get into them yet because we haven't given you the password. Okay. So,
all right, so we start off here with some global rules. These are going to be in effect if you're on the half field game or in the full field game. So all these rules apply to basically every time that you are playing this game. So number one, penalty points scores are for your opponents. So any of the penalty points that you take, they're added to your opponent's score. So I would recommend not getting penalties if you can help it. All right, number two, robots start inside of this starting zone. So your whole robot must be contained in there. You can't have one wheel hanging over the edge. The whole robot needs to be inside the starting zone. And rule number three, as robots stay inside of the field perimeter, up to about 50% of your robot can be outside of the field perimeter as you're pushing a cup, but make sure that you're not, pushing the limit right to its very limit of what you can do. You don't want to risk getting a penalty point because somebody observing the video thinks you went more than 50%. So err on the side of less than 50% rather than going right up to the very limit. Number 4, we have humans are staying outside of the field perimeter. You are not allowed to touch your robot. You can't touch it. Nobody can touch it. Your little brother can't run into the screen, grab the robot and put it in another spot for you. No, nobody, no human. Actually, we should be very frank. No dogs either, because that was in the video. No dogs can touch it either. All right. Nobody's touching it when you're playing the game on the field perimeter. And then number 5, you can only have a maximum of 2 cups that are in your control at any given time. So you can actively have 2. If you happen to brush up another against the third one, we'll let it slide. But if you're pushing it for any length of time, we'll consider that a third one. Also making note that you can only have 1 of those on the ground at a time. So watch for that one.
Perfect. You ready for the next slide?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this one's you now.
You go, Candace. You're on a roll.
All right, I can do it. All right, number 6. You can only have 1 cup in your control. I'm in contact with the field at a time. So even though you can be controlling 2 cups, only 1 of them can actually be making contact with the field. So either you need to be able to pick up a cup or be able to stack cups, or some other methods so that one's not touching the ground while 1 is on the ground. So you can only have 1 that you are controlling that's in contact with the field at a time. Number 7, scored cups cannot be returned to the field. Once you have put them in a scoring zone, you can't touch them. Again, we're going to leave them in those scoring zones. So you can't say, oh, I pushed them into one area that's worth lower points and say, oh, I have some extra time. You can't go back and grab it and move it to somewhere for higher points. Once it's in its scored zone, it's got to stay there. And number 8 is our autonomous scoring, how we're actually going to score these ones in that first 15 seconds. If you want to go to the next slide, we have the actual scores there. So there's 4 scenarios that we're going to be scoring points for that you can see in the table there. So you can score points by getting them to the starting zone. You can get points for the robot being located in different zones inside of the playing field. So if you've moved your robot whatsoever, you can get points for moving it to different zones. And you're going to get an extra 2 points on top of our normal scoring system for any of the cups that are scored in the autonomous period as well. So you want to be moving your robot around to different zones and moving cups to scoring zones in the autonomous period. All right, and so number 9, we got our teleop scores, since this is the next 75 seconds of the scoring period. If you want to go to the next slide, we'll just look at the scores. Great, so we have a whole bunch of different ways that we can score points here now with our things. And so there's a difference between whether the cup is upright, standing up still, or if it's tipped down onto its side. And so you get more points if it's still standing upwards, but you do still get some points even if it's knocked over. So look at the difference in those 2 there. And so you're going to get points for moving it outside of the field. And then depending on which zone it's outside of, you get different amounts of points. You can get points for moving cups to the starting zone where you originally started your car. And you can get points for cups that are in the starting zone but are not touching the starting zone. So if they're somehow raised above off the playing field, then you get some extra points for those. And then you can also get lots and lots of points for putting those cups up onto the platform in the side of the field. So the platform, the yellow box that you're keeping, the one that your kit's coming in, you're going to keep that box because that's a platform. That's how you get most of your points. So keep that box. All right, and if you want to go back up 1 slide, that'd be great. All right, so then we also have our end game scoring. And this one, you can get points for ending up on that logo at the end of the game. Is at the end of our very time limit. If your car is there, then you get some points for that one. And then the rule number 11 is that robots must stop at the end of the game. This is a scenario where we don't have the ability to shut your cards down, but that's one of the rules of the game, and you can lose a lot of penalty points for not following that rule. So you need to make sure that you are stopping your robot as soon as the game time is done. All right. I think that's our main global rule. So I know we're going to repeat again. Michelle, what are the warnings that we have here?
Yeah. So so again, any penalty points you get added to your opponent's scores. Just so you know, you keep that in the back of your mind so you're not super aggressive. So students are encouraged to analyze both variations of the game. For the time being, they should design and build with a focus of playing on the half field. We are hopeful, really hopeful that we'll be able to play live, hopefully June sometime. But for right now, when you do your strategy, when you start thinking about how you're programming your robot, just think about playing on the half field right now. So there we go. Finally, when we release the rules and we give you the password, we want you to think about size, modifications, and allowable parts. So that's really, really important as you start thinking about when you start deciding what you want to add on to your robot. And just so you keep all that in mind. Yeah. Okay, Candace. Are we ready?
There's some rules around what size it can be, how you can modify it, and allowable parts. So look for the robot rules in your game manual.
Yeah. Are we ready? Should we do this?
Let's do this.
Okay, let's press the play button.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Candace, can you just throw those that password in the chat? And then that way everybody can go in there and go in and get those rules. Awesome. Thank you.
The password, you can go get the rules now.
Okay, so again, like we've talked about before, who is participating? We've got 2609 Beaverworks, 2702 Rebels, 3683 Team Dave, 4678 the Cybercabs, 4917 Sir Lancerbot, 7722 Resurrection, 8089 Rookie Team Rockway, 2852 DM High Voltage, and 2706 Merge Robotics. That is who is participating in our challenge this year. We are super excited. Okay, so here we go. Do you have any questions?